welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Peach State. Welcome to Georgia, where Freddie Falcons soars from the rafters inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium, just west of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons.
Your Atlanta Falcons.
The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here in Atlanta. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason, and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
Now you have to feel good, Mike, seeing Baker Mayfield back established as a franchise NFL quarterback. He had such a tough journey these last couple years, bouncing around multiple spots around the league. And then last year, down in Tampa, he has a chance to get them to the NFC Championship game just a few plays away. He continues to play up to his potential. This team's going to be tough to beat.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That is left side and caught by Evans. 15 yards through the air. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans.
To number 13.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14.
First down, Tampa Bay.
The previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling. The ball not moving around. He has control. So that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
That's Egbuka in motion. On second down, Baker. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Falcons 0.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Well, Falcons come out there led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
And in year 2, it's really where we see the growth between being a rookie starting quarterback in the NFL and now a quote-unquote veteran quarterback in the NFL. And some of those early lessons that he went through, the ups and downs that are inevitable for any young rookie quarterback, now it's can he build on those? Can he take that next step and become the leader of this organization that they all think he can be?
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 9 yards.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Loss of 7.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
So on fourth down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. Cameron Johnson deep for Tampa Bay. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to see the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Mike Hughes is there with the tackle.
2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Tight end on the move left. Right back to Irving. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he's going to have a Buccaneers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. With the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, Not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. Irving's got a first down, still going. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 20. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
There's two elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short, and the block kick leads to a turnover on downs.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up
so anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
He fires downfield for Pitts, and that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Now it's going to be third down.
And 3 yards.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Open man, left side. He's got it. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
That's good for a Falcons first down.
Back-to-back 3-and-outs, and not ideal to start the game in that manner. So that's a really important throw right there. Let's see if they can build something from there. Brings up 1st and 10. Continue to let your opening script unfold. You got to go down and find some points here and get your offense settled down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And he's going to have the first down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains.
7-yard gain. And a Falcons. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. From the gun, here is Penix. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, it's Penix. That's caught. Ray McLeod. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9
yards. That's another Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down. 7-yard gain. That's good for a Falcons 1st down.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20 as we are ready to get back underway. And he will score! Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta.
Touchdown!
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will level things out at 7 apiece.
Bradley Pinion
We're all
set to
tied,
kick off.
7 apiece. And the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
It's Otten in motion. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Offense.
They send Evans in motion. Second down throw for Mayfield. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league, and he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's out of bounds. That gain is 13. And make it a much more manageable 3rd down.
It's a gain of 13.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Trying to fight any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Irving. He steers clear of first tackler, working his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Mike Hughes brought him down. A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. We'll go again here with Irving. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Baker. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat.
And he's into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bucs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Falcons 7.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Agnew on the return. Ooh. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line. There's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Ray McLeod was the one he was looking for there. And 3rd down coming up.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position.
Bucky Irving, the ball carrier.
The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take them down for a loss.
They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw. To the left side to Godwin. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Mayfield. Now screen set up for Irving. And he will not quite get to the marker. Todd Bowles disagrees with that call. And he's thrown the challenge flag.
The previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right. But it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. So this winds up to be a very smart decision to throw the challenge flag. They remeasure, and this indeed will become a 1st down. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 27-yard line.
Here's Irving. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He'll try and get there on the ground. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on third down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
They'll run with White. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
A.J. Terrell, the tight coverage there, and he knocks it away.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
They send Godwin in motion. Throwing here on third and goal. That is caught side of the end zone. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will take a 21-7 lead.
Falcons 7.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Ray McLeod on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Falcons offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Working his way out left. And he'll hit the deck here. Remember, that mark comes at the start of the slide, so only a gain of about a yard.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's the lefty, Penix. He'll take off again. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 11.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till
Brings up
halftime.
second and a yard.
Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To throw is Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Robinson.
Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
That's another.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. Short throw taken by Pitts. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the Bucs' 10-yard line.
Second and 5. They'll throw. It's Penix. A throw there on second down is going to be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That one, take it in. Darnell Mooney, touchdown Falcons.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Here's Coop for the extra point.
After.
Well, the snap, a poor one, and it's blocked. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin.
Mayfield's pass, complete to Chris Godwin. A gain of 2, brings up second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. They send Godwin in motion. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brought down back at the Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain of 29. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Fourth down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Oh, not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now, there's 2 ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
The Buccaneers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Baker to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
Tampa Bay.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. The ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field. You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
2nd and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
A gain there of 16 yards.
Buccaneers.
It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackles behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Brought down at the 15-yard line.
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Falcons' 6-yard line.
2nd and a yard. Baker gonna hand it to White. And he's in! Rashad White. Touchdown Buccaneers. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers will extend this third quarter lead.
28, Falcons 13.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Agnew on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Falcons offense getting set to get back to work. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Here's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here is Penix. That is hard. Inside the 20. 78 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
On is Koo for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons are back within one score. It is an 8-point game.
Falcons 20.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. They'll run with Irving. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
First down.
Couple of explosive runs here to start the drive, and now you got to ask yourself, what's the counterpunch? I think as this defense continues to pack themselves in tight, this is a prime opportunity to try to take a big shot downfield.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
A second down throw from Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bucs will extend their lead.
20.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. McLeod now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Falcons offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. From the gun, it's Penix. I had defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 9
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
The Falcons send their punting unit out. To return is Johnson. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The 24-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 12. London brought in motion. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now Penix to throw on second down. Room to run past the 30. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
First down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On second down, here's Penix. He's got his target. That's Pitts. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Kyle Pitts. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the gun on third down, here's Penix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's good for a Falcons. First and 10.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
To Charlie Werner. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the Buccaneers' 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 6. Penix gonna throw again. Open man down the field. It's McLeod. That pass play good for 22. First down, Atlanta.
That's another.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the fourth quarter.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up second down at the 22-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Left side, he's got McLeod. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up
That's a
third
gain
down.
of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Penix. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. It's Otten in motion. On play action, Mayfield. First down throw there is incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
That's Ibuka in motion. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. To throw is Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start out with Algier. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
36-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Play action. It's Penix. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
48 yards.
And how about that?
For a
3rd and a
Falcons.
mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down.
37-yard line.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Right at the line of
Just
scrimmage.
watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
They'll go again with Robinson. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
On 3rd down, Penix. On the run to the right. taking off. He'll try to get there.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. That one is off the right, upright, and in. It's good. Wow. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 38-yard line.
2nd and inches. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
On first down is Mayfield. He'll step up and run this. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 1st and 10. From the pistol, a give to White. And you'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. On the handoff, it's Irvin. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.